hearing on the rollout of healthcare.gov. We're going to keep our eye on that hearing for you. And with friends like these, you've all heard about this. Former President Bill Clinton saying that Obamacare should be changed. Why'd he do it? And duly footnoted, Senator Rand Paul's footnoting his speeches now, doing it like crazy, but does it really matter? Those are the topics for our agenda panel today. Sahil Kapoor is a senior congressional reporter for Talking Points Memo. Michael Tomasky is a special correspondent for the Daily Beast, and Zerlina Maxwell is a political analyst for thegrio.com, or excuse me, political analyst and a contributor for thegrio.com. Gang, it's good to have you here. Michael, I want to start with you because we had Senator Ted Cruz giving his opinion on why he thinks President Bill Clinton is coming out swinging with his comments from yesterday. Take a listen.
That was certainly revealing, and it suggests perhaps that Hillary Clinton is looking to run away from President Obama and run away from Obamacare. And that ought to be a signal to Democrats. This thing isn't working.
All right, so is that the line of thinking when the president has been out, President Clinton that is, out front in support of the ACA, and now it seems a bit fair weather?
Runaway is probably a little bit overstated, as is sometimes Senator Cruz's habit. But look, there is probably some truth to that. You know, Bill Clinton, wants to put up a little firewall, let's say, between Hillary Clinton and this current mess. And one can't blame him for wanting to do that. He creates a very difficult substantive situation for the Obama administration, though, because, the legislative fixes that, at least that are currently being proposed, would blow a huge hole in the law.
All right, so Sahil, you have a piece up today, and we talk about some of these fixes, but the piece up today on how Senator Dianne Feinstein supporting Senator Mary Landrieu's bill to fix Obamacare. So are Democrats increasingly jumping ship? Why aren't they standing firm in their own 2 feet and trying to explain the fact that these people that are losing any insurance plans are because they were junk insurance policies? They don't meet the basic standard of care.
I think they're feeling a lot of pressure from their constituents, and they feel compelled to do something to signal to them that they're aware of the problems with the law and they want to stand with them. But some of this is short-sighted because the fixes that are being proposed, for example, in the Landrieu bill, which I would add not just Senator Feinstein but Senator Merkley, a liberal stalwart who happens to be up for re-election in 2014, not exactly the kind of guy you'd expect to partner with red state Democrats, has signed on to this bill. But what this would do is the Landrieu bill, at least in the Senate, would force insurance companies to keep existing policies into 2014, even if they're substandard, even if they don't meet the essential benefit standard. And what it would do is it would take a bunch of people out of the insurance exchanges under Obamacare that insurers have planned on, based on their actuarial models. So this would cause a whole lot of disruptions. And I think on the political end, what this reveals is that a bunch of Democratic senators who are up for re-election in 2014, you have people as ideologically diverse as Mark Pryor in Arkansas and Jeff Merkley now in Oregon who are supporting this. So I think it shows that if the Obamacare problems don't get fixed, you're going to see people not only across party lines but across ideological lines support some sort of fix.
But Zerlina, isn't it kind of ironic though for President Clinton to tell anybody about how to do health care reform?
Definitely. I think that for the past 20 years the Democrats have been struggling to get reform passed, and the Clintons failed in the 90s, and Obama was successful in doing so. And so I think it's ironic that now they're throwing stones when they weren't able to be successful themselves. I think this is a 2016 triangulation, like Michael said, but I think it's short-sighted because I think Hillary should stick with the Obama and Obamacare going into 2016
All right, so
Thomas, could I just add actually about Bill Clinton? It sounds like a politician trying to have it both ways. Right. That's what the Bill Clinton thing sounds like right now. And I would also say Bill Clinton proposed a health care plan in 1993 that would be as disruptive, if not more disruptive, to a bunch of individual plans. So right now, it's just this kind of thing where, if you're not governing, you can say, let's have all the nice things and none of the bad things, even though it doesn't really work that way in reality.
All right, let's talk about this, though, because Senator Rand Paul at the Citadel yesterday in South Carolina, his first big speech since the plagiarism scandal hit for him. And, Mike, your colleague, Josh Rogan at the Daily Beast, put up this article shortly after. For Rand Paul, footnotes do not equal accuracy. And the article says that despite Paul's 33 footnotes that his staff released, there were still factual errors. Still factual errors in that. So, Michael, is that just downright embarrassing?
It's totally embarrassing, and I have no idea why he would decide to do something like this, put in footnotes. He's just dragging this out now and just making it a longer story and turning it into a soap opera. Maybe he sees some perverse benefit in that. Maybe the more that he gets attacked on MSNBC for all this kind of stuff, it helps him. That's probably true.
Really? Perverse? Michael, but down the road, Zerlina, I mean, the run for 2016, you know, is that that's, you know, kind of the obstinate way to go?
Well, I think this is really amateur hour, but I think to Michael's point, he's not trying to pander to the general election electorate. He's trying to pander to the primary electorate, and they don't care that he's not accurate.
Our Thursday agenda panel, Zerlina Maxwell, thegrio.com, Michael Tomasky of Newsweek and the Daily Beast, and Sahil Kapoor of Talking Points Memo. Gang, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.